The Demilitarized Zone, or DMZ, a 4-kilometer wide buffer separating North and South Korea, considered the world's most dangerous border. And last November, it showed why. A North Korean soldier made a run for the south, fleeing across the border under a hail of bullets, shot multiple times, but incredibly was pulled to safety by South Korean soldiers and survived. This is as close as we're able to get to the North Korean side of the DMZ, just beyond that concrete slab. The southern side has long been patrolled by the United Nations Command, which includes a significant Canadian contingent.
We've had a continuous contribution.
Commander Robert Watt, one of 4 Canadian officers here, is in charge of monitoring and patrolling the DMZ. That North Korean defector landed right on his doorstep.
We've still got bullet holes in our buildings. So, we take the threat realistically.
Commander Watt gave us a tour of the area that separates the two countries, still technically at war, including the ironically named temporary buildings, which after 65 years have become a permanent fixture.
That is the military demarcation line. So we kind of joke that those of you on this side of the room are safely in democratic South Korea. Those of you on that side of the table are in communist North Korea.
The Korean conflict is deadly serious, but the exchanges here have become almost comical. The two sides observing one another like alien life forms. There is a joint phone line, but the North never answers. So when Commander Watt needs to relay a message, he's come up with an unorthodox means of communication.
We'll come down with a megaphone, and one of the translators, they'll read the message to the North Koreans in both English and Korean. The North Korean will send 2 soldiers down with a video camera and stand there videotaping it. It's awkward. It's certainly not the way we would like to do things, but it is a roundabout way of doing communication.
And it's been known to work. Last year, Commander Watt made history by arranging a face-to-face meeting with his North Korean counterpart.
I'm actually the only UNC officer that stepped into a room with the North Korean army at all.
Their communication is typically operational. If there's a forest fire in the DMZ, for example, South Koreans need to be able to put it out without getting shot and reigniting the war. North Korea's participation in the Olympics has had a calming effect on the DMZ, but there's speculation that once the games are over, the U.S. may launch a so-called bloody nose strike. If that happens,
we would almost right away be on the phone and out on conference row asking for talks with the North Korean military, because that is the way we're going to try and keep incidents from escalating.
A frozen conflict with Canada on the front lines. Jeff Semple, Global News, in the Korean Demilitarized Zone.